Flash versus Goku. My final response towards Goku tards thinking Flash loses in a race. This is a post that has been blowing up recently that just gets on my nerves. So this is Sage, subscribe if you like my content. So let's go. So this dummy here goes and says Flash just runs past the speed of light. Goku blows that out of the water. Stop trying to convince DC fanboys. Still ain't close to Goku. You can fact check me on that. The only thing that I can fact check you on is that the single brain cell you've been relying on has finally met its end. Then there's this other guy that says teleportation and instant transmission are not the same thing. Just Google their speeds, bro. They're totally different. Instant transmission to the finish line. What is speed in a race? Let me define that. Speed is simply how fast a character can move in a given amount of time. There are 5 types of speed we use during versus purposes. There's attack speed, combat speed, reaction speed, travel speed, and flight speed. Okay, now that we get that, those are the things that we're going to be using gauging so that we can assess who's faster, who's better in a race between Goku and Flash. So the first one we'll go up against is attack speed, the speed at which an attack moves. For example, if X character is hypersonic, but he can attack at a natural beam, or attack using a natural beam of light, the speed of the attack is different from the speed of the user. Hence, the attack wouldn't be light. The attack would be light speed, and the user isn't. Someone like Delta's got light speed attacks, and but herself she's not light speed. And like some people from Dragon Ball is like Piccolo, who's got the light beam cannon, but himself is not light speed. Unless you are dumb enough to think that Piccolo is faster than Dispo, travel speed wise, he is not. So, like I was saying, examples for light speed would have this battle between Dispo and Fraser. You saw that was combat speed. Combat speed, the speed at which people fight. Characters fight, that's combat speed. Reaction speed. Reaction speed is the speed at which a character can react to an event or action. This usually only grants a short movement upon reaction, or whereas several movements at the same speed switch it to combat speed, like this. That is combat speed. Examples of combat speed would be this: screaming. Yes, this is the combat speed. Perception speed is the time frame it takes for a character to notice an event or reaction, but crucially this does not grant any movement at most. It allows the user to activate a thought-based ability. You understand that, right? So for example, Kid Sasuke fighting Rock Lee, first encounter. Sasuke's Sharingan was able to keep up with how fast Rock Lee was moving, but himself, his body was not. This is Frieza's travel speed. Travel speed is the speed at which a character or object can move by running or through similar means that do not involve flight or teleportation. Flight speed is the speed at which a character or object flies a certain distance, like going through the earth to the sun, for example, Superman. Yeah, so see, Dispo being one of the few characters to have exhibited having max speed of light abilities over distance, which is travel speed, and we know the max speed of light is 300,000 kilometers per second. For centuries, physicists thought there was no limit to how fast an object could travel, but Einstein showed that the universe does, in fact, have a speed limit. The speed limit in a vacuum, that is an empty space, nothing can travel faster than 300,000 kilometers per second, which is according to science, not science fiction. But for Dispo, using logic, we'll say Dispo can well over travel faster than this. This is slightly, and we'll say Goku is faster than that. Flash is faster than both Goku and Dispo over travel distance, because not only did he outrun the Big Bang, he outran death, the concept itself. If you're able to outrun concepts, something that Dragon Ball hasn't shown over distance, Goku has never moved this fast. He's never moved faster than the Big Bang, faster than death itself, faster than all of creation. The second that Goku does that, I'll update you, and we'll do another video over this Flash race. But in terms of max speed of light or faster than the speed of light, Flash is far beyond that level, because for Flash, moving at the speed of light is a deceleration. In fact, if moving at light speed is slow for the Flash, and if outrunning the Big Bang and outrunning death and all of creation is not enough for you, let me explain further. Combat speed is what you are seeing, and this is what you say Goku is beyond max light speed. But travel speed, Goku's fastest speed is instant transmission. Remember that dummy that was saying instant transmission is not teleportation? Yeah, I'm about to scold him here. So if you didn't know, it is in fact teleportation Plain and simple. Instant transmission is Goku's only chance at winning this race. In fact, back in Dragon Ball Z, during the Cola Return arc, if I remember correctly, Goku was stranded in space after the big fight with Frieza. So Goku finds his way to this alien planet that trains him a technique because he only had time for one, which is instant transmission. It is literally teleportation because Goku says it is teleportation. So this guy right here is wrong. He is so freaking wrong and it annoys me. So probably only watch Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, it is instant travel from point A to point B. Flash whoops that. He beats that out of the water in a fraction of a second. So infinitesimal, no word exists to describe it. I'm leaving the recognized space-time continuum and approaching trans-time velocity. Approaching these speeds allowed Flash to beat instant teleportation that advanced beings, gambling aliens, were using, well, to destroy planets, etc., etc. Flash won against that. And the Flash did it against that. These aliens look more advanced than the ones that were in Dragon Ball Z, to be honest. So if you think that DC teleportation is slower, get a rain check. Flash wins. Flash at this speed was so fast, he was so fast that when he came back, he had enough time to play around. These are his words: by the time the Titan reaches Earth, I've already zigzagged around Jay Garrick and Superman more than 1,000,000 times. That is a statement from a comic book. That is reference. Those are feats that I'm showing you, not some random jibber jabber. That's some Goku to go online saying Goku is 10 million times faster than Flash because Dispo. No, he's not. These are the 5 fastest people on Earth. Flash was faster than all of them. Superman, Jay Garrick, etc., etc. Stu faster than all of them. He had enough time to wait there, and when they came back, he said, "What kept you, big fella?" Flash was that fast, and they admitted to losing using instant, instant travel. You can see it there. You have outraced instantaneous travel. So if you like my content, if you learned something about how Goku stands no chance against the Scarlet Speedster, leave a sub. If you learned something or heard something you like, leave a sub. Again, Flash wins because it's faster than instantaneous travel. That's it for Flash versus Goku in a race.